I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. My heroes had the heart to lose their lives. I wanna live, and all I remember is thinking I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. If there's no coincidence, I've come, and I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably.
Soldier Boy tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. In that hoe, why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soul? 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 Now why me Soldier Boy up in that hoe? Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soul? 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 Now why me Soldier Boy up in that hoe? Why me lean and why me rock? Superman that hoe. Then why me crank that Robocop? Super Fred, now why me jocking on them haters, man. When I do that Soldier Boy, I lean to left, then crank that thing. Now you, I'm jocking on your bitch ass. And if we get to fighting, then I'm cocking on your bitch ass. You catch me at your local party, yes, I crank it every day. Haters getting mad cause I got me some baby day. Soldier Boy up in that hoe. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soul? 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 Now why me Soldier Boy up in that hoe? Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soul? 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 Now why I'm bouncing on my toe? Why me super soak that hoe? I'ma pass to A-Rab and he gon' pass to the low. Haters wanna be me, Soldier Boy, I'm the man. They be looking at my neck, saying it's them rubber band, man. Why me do it? Dance, let's get to it. No, you You can't do it like me, ho, so don't do it like me, fo. I seen you try to do it like me, man, that shit was ugly. Soldier boy, I finna hoe. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soldier? 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 Now why me soldier boy, I finna hoe. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you crank that soldier? 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 Now why me all too clean up in it, hoe? Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Roosevelt and super soak that hoe? Super soak